In this video, you're going to discover 5 natural ways to reverse insulin resistance. Can insulin resistance be reversed? How long does it take to reverse insulin resistance? And how can you reverse insulin resistance? You will find the answers to those questions in this very video, so stay tuned. Insulin resistance occurs when the cells of the body, the muscles, and the liver do not respond to the action of insulin produced by the pancreas. One of the major roles of insulin in your body is to transport the glucose in your blood into the cells of your body, into your muscles and liver, where they are either used for energy or to be stored for future use. But in a body with insulin resistance, the cells of the muscles and liver are not receptive to the insulin action. Insulin resistance can lead to a number of health issues such as prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, obesity, polycystic ovary syndrome, heart disease, and so much more. Welcome to Diabetes Care Spot, where you get online educational resources to help you control and reverse type 2 diabetes, lose weight naturally, and live a healthier life. If you're new to this channel, I'm dietitian Oluchukwu. Do well to subscribe and hit the notification bell so as not to miss any of our videos. Can insulin resistance be reversed? Yes, it can, and that is what we're going to show you in this very video. You will discover 5 natural ways to reverse insulin resistance. Step number 1, weight loss. Excess body fat is the major cause of insulin resistance. When a person accumulates excess fat much more than his or her personal fat threshold, the fat cells become saturated and the person begins to store fat in places where fat shouldn't be stored, in the muscles, in the liver, and even the pancreas. When the cells of the muscles and liver are clogged up with fat, insulin resistance steps in. And so the number 1 step to reverse insulin resistance is to lose excess body fat, especially in the abdominal region. Studies have reported that just about 5 to 7% of weight loss sets the stage for insulin sensitivity. The second step to reverse insulin resistance is to eat the right foods. A diet that is high in saturated fats and carbohydrates also leads to insulin resistance. So you need to cut out or reduce the consumption of foods that are high in saturated or bad fats and simple carbohydrates, such as fried foods, cheese, sweetened drinks, pastries, and all other processed foods with added sugars or fats. And you need to increase your intake of foods that are high in complex carbohydrates, such as your legumes and beans, dark leafy vegetables, foods high in fiber, such as oatmeal, almonds, beans, and leafy vegetables, as well as low carbohydrate fruits. The third step to reverse insulin resistance is to exercise regularly. Exercise is an important way to increase your body's sensitivity to insulin. During exercise, your muscles release stored glucose in the form of energy, and as a result, the muscles have more room to take in glucose from the blood. Regular exercise is also very important as it helps you to lose excess weight and to avoid putting on extra weight. You should aim to get at least 150 minutes of exercise each week. One step to reverse insulin resistance is to get adequate sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation is one of the causes of insulin resistance. Be sure to get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep each day. Yes, we live very busy lives, but there are unnecessary things that tends to get in the way of our getting the needed rest, such as spending excess time on the phone or on the social media at night. And with more discipline, you can get the needed rest. Last step to reverse insulin resistance is to cut down on stress. During stress, your body releases some hormones called cortisol and adrenaline. And in times of chronic stress, these hormones are present in high amounts, and these hormones also increase insulin resistance. You can reduce stress by getting adequate sleep, eating a wholesome diet, exercising regularly, meditation, and yoga. The time required to reverse insulin resistance varies, but typically takes between 3 to 8 months. For persons who have had type 2 diabetes for many years, it can last for up to a year. But with persistence, you can reverse insulin resistance. Did you find this video helpful? Don't forget to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's good that we know. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.